Hi everybody, this is KT.
Delaney here.
And you're watching Fat TV right here on Fat TV World.
Yes.
Yes.
And we are super excited. Very special guest today. We are just, I can't believe you're here. This is Michael Gitomer, y'all. This is Michael Gitomer from the episode you just saw, Model Curves, Not Fat Curves.
Woo!
Michael, he's here. Yes, Can you believe we're sitting here getting along?
I can't believe I'm sitting here with you. You are so beautiful in person.
Thank you. So are you.
Oh, thank you.
So Michael, we're genuinely excited to have you here because like you are just ever since the beginning, ever since we cast you, I've been so intimidated like by you because like you have that presence of that casting director who you want to please, who you want the guy to be like, yes, I will cast you. You have that thing about you.
I know so much. We have so much energy or power over people.
Yes, exactly. He's not a casting director, by the way. Unless you're telling me, not telling us something.
No, I'm not telling you anything.
Okay.
No, but we give them so much power, you know, when we go into auditions and everything they say, we think, could we have done this differently or could we have done it the same? All the people who didn't get my part, they're probably out there saying, well, what did I do wrong?
Hundreds of people, by the way.
Very,
Hundreds,
very
just so you know.
Yes.
Well, I want to ask, because this is two casting directors, and you are an actor, of course.
Yes.
Have you ever met casting directors like the two that were in the episode?
Well, I always have that feeling that they give me that I have to, I have to somehow be perfect, and if they don't call me back, there's something wrong with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, of course.
Really? Because I never think anything's wrong when I go in. Sorry.
Really?
It's just actor to actor. I'm like, obviously I was great. I just wasn't the person that they wanted. Meaning, or the role. Because they want, when we walk in, they want us to already be that. They want you to be there. You know what I mean? But there's nothing wrong, right? Like, you're perfect. You were perfect for my show.
Well, okay.
You guys.
Yeah, I mean, it worked, and I'm sure everybody else thought they were perfect too that sent in tapes.
Oh, yes, they were.
Well, I mean, there's only so many parts, you know.
Totally.
And the funny thing is like, because I don't go casting, I cast people.
Yes.
And I'm never, when I'm doing that and sitting in a casting room, I'm never thinking, oh, this person isn't good enough. It's just that one person just might fit the part better than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just, or you might fit it, and then in my head as a director, I've already cast who it is. I usually know, and a lot of times, like, I know people will go, we want somebody like this person. You know what I mean? So we got it in our head. What's really good is when somebody comes in that hasn't that I would never see as the part, and then kills it in the audition, and I'm like, and totally changes the way I see the part.
Right.
You know,
which in this case is what happened, right, with Michael, because KT she had the luxury. KT was like, there were 3 casting processes with this. So the first one was only me, and I had to go through over 800 submissions. It was nuts, Michael.
It's amazing.
It was insane.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe, for what you were paying.
Yeah, for what I was paying.
Yeah, I mean, but, it was thousands of dollars. But
so
still,
true. Yeah. No, I couldn't either, because I had just told Jason the previous week of our after show, like, we weren't paying, and we were basically kind of like.
And usually I see that stuff and won't even send something in.
Exactly. So I expected maybe 50 submissions, not 850 submissions, and I went through every single one, and then I narrowed it down to like 300-ish, and then Matt came in, and then Matt and I narrowed it down to the final 3 of each character, and then we got to that process. Then KT came into the room. That was a fun night. Yeah. So KT, Michael, like,
I remember. Okay, all I have to say is like they did a really good job, because they did reason I wanted them to do it is, number 1, it was her baby, and number 2, she's an actress, so. You know, and she's a creator, so
I've heard the song.
I wanted her to get it down to where she saw it, and then because he was my co-director, I wanted him to have his say. Then I wanted to just be like, give me your best, the ones that you think are the best, and then I'll have some say about them. Yes. And the funny thing is like, everybody's was so good. That's the problem we had.
It was a problem.
Wow.
It was a debate. I don't think his was the debate. Like, and we're not just saying that because you're here.
Right.
Like, I think we were a no-brainer on this one.
Right.
Because Michael, your audition, like, I think Matt, didn't you even ask him? Oh, sorry. Matt's off camera, you guys. I do this all the time. So, I feel like, I guess I'll look at the camera, but I'm talking to you. So, Matt, didn't you feel that when you saw Michael's performance, like on the day that we were filming, didn't you tell Michael, do what you did for at your audition.
Yeah.
Like that was perfect.
KT and I had talked about that before.
Yeah.
And like let's get him to do what he did in his audition.
Yeah, you just, gosh, nailed it. You were just, I love it. I love this episode. We've been telling Michael that this has been the darling of the entire series because unbeknownst to everybody, we've actually been showing this like little private screenings over the
and this is the one we've used.
This is the one
because it's total like I understand it because I've been in casting rooms with casting directors like that or producers like that I want to, especially when I was just a peon, you know, and producers that I've went in a cast. I'm like, really, you just said that to that person? You know what I mean? And then I've never been in where they've said you're too fat or anything like that. I've seen imperfections and stuff like that, you know, oh, that doesn't work. Hey, can you fix something on your nose or something like that? Yeah. If you get this part and you're like, what? Really? You know what I mean? But to see what you've gone through in your casting process, because I'm not an actress, I'm a director and producer, so I'm behind the scenes. Right. And then it also made me realize maybe I need to make sure what I say to people in the casting room. You know what I mean? Because I would have never thought that people would be that as what we showed, like
it's
that,
been brutal. And actually, the audition that is based on your scene or your episode. I actually was in a bathing suit. The actresses had to wear like bikinis or like underwear or whatever. So, but that, and we're having him back. He's going to be a recurring role, obviously. But that real life situation was awful. And then I went into the bathroom after that audition and there was another actress in the stall. She was bawling her eyes out and she was just like, she felt awful about herself from that audition. And she even felt worse than I did because I was used to it, but she had just had a baby or something. So she was like apologizing, going like, this is my baby weight and I've never had to audition for anything like this. And I was like, well, I am your baby weight and I haven't even had a baby. So like, what does that say about me? This whole thing is just screwed. Like the whole idea. I had a friend
when I was acting and I'd taken her to an audition. I was waiting outside and she comes out crying because they wanted to see her breasts. And, really? And she just showed them and she felt awful about it.
Was it for a nude scene?
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah, it was for a nude scene. And it was a legitimate audition, but it's not something that she would ever do.
Where people are like literally like just staring and they're talking about
It reminds me of that the Friends episode where Joey goes in and he's supposed to do full nude and he's circumcised and he's not supposed to be because the director wants it like authentic. And I'm saying, and you're sitting there and he's like full child and people are just looking and I'm like, really, does that happen?
It's dissected a lot. Yeah. I've had too many auditions in my bathing suit where I'm like, why am I in my bathing suit? This isn't going to be the reality. So, but it was for an actual yogurt commercial, like a Greek. So that was true. I just didn't obviously wear a bathing suit. But so let me ask you, because he made a good point. He said sometimes he usually goes past these auditions because it wasn't paying. Right. So what made you stop on that one? Like, were you like, I relate to this character, or I know this character, or what was it?
I liked the script. I thought it was so funny that the lines were so funny. All you have to do is say them, and people will laugh. Some scripts are just foolproof, and I like just being goofy and that kind of thing. It's a perfect part for
Michael
me.
was so cute because at the cast and crew party when we did the screening for his episode, he was like, Delaney, I couldn't hear it because everyone's laughing. I was like, it's because it's freaking funny, and like your delivery was perfect. It was so perfect.
I will say that was the easiest one to direct. I think, when you agree.
But you had to get us up to. I mean, we were dead because we've been sitting around for
hours.
And
that day.
But as far as the takes and the delivery, it was like because I mean the other ones, everybody's really good. There was a lot going on in two of them. You know that we had a lot of. This was just you, him, and her.
Right.
And it was just like. And it was static too, so there wasn't a lot that we had to do. But it relied on what you guys and your emotion and your delivery. Right. Yeah. So it was like we didn't even really do much. We're like, just do what you did in the audition. Right. That's what we want.
And you let us improvise, which was nice. I really appreciate that.
Well, working with professional, like you and Reed, you were just you guys were so professional, and they had to wait, y'all. It was not good. They waited for hours because we were so behind, and we did not plan that. We didn't not anticipate.
And Delaney was exhausted.
I was. No, he knows.
I thought you didn't like us or something.
Yeah, I know that you thought that because I'm an empath, darn it, and I know, and I'm so glad because this is the first time we've been able to sit down and talk to each other forever, like since we met. But I know because you did talk to me that day, and I was like, he's gonna think I don't like him, and I love you, but I felt sick sick. I felt physically sick and like no sleep, no, and I hadn't eaten, you know, and I was like, we have to do this scene. We can't make them wait any longer. And so I was up there about to pass out. Like I was seeing stars in front of my eyes, and I felt like, I hope they don't think that I don't like them, because I do. But yeah, it was just, oh, that was rough. But then y'all brought your A game, and you guys, I'm telling you, this episode is fantastic. We love it. It's going to win lots of awards. I'm just, you know, foreshadowing our future.
I'm sure, yes, yeah.
Yeah, we've submitted it to festivals. It's going to win.
Just the whole thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is the one, this episode.
Oh.
This leads. This is because
this
we
is
had
our leader.
This is one of the ones that we had done all the way first, because it was super, it was one of the simplest ones to edit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so we had it done first, and we needed to get it out, and it actually ended up being the one that kind of shows the series perfectly.
Yeah, it's just,
you know?
it's the one. Yeah, just, I go on and on. All the other actors and all the other episodes are like, Delaney, but you guys, sometimes this
this is like what it comes down to.
Yeah.
A girl in a casting room with two guys that are treating her like crap. That's what this whole series is about. You know?
Totally.
Yeah. So
So let's talk about.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
There was
questions.
no. This is an anecdote. Can I do an anecdote?
Yeah, please.
Yes, right. Yes.
This is your half hour.
I went to college, and I was a theater major, and we were all doing monologues, and this one girl did her monologue, and when she was finished, the teacher said, you know, that was really good, but you really have to lose weight. And then you can see the tears come welling up in her eyes, and she's just crying, and she's... So anyway, I don't know why she did that in front of the whole class, but people do that.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah.
So when that happened, was that your first time where you
That was I was 19
yourself?
years old. I didn't really even know what was going on.
Yeah,
I
so
understand it better now.
Yeah, you understand.
was the woman telling her basically you're not going to get a part unless you lose weight? Mm-hmm. And that she wasn't good. She was good, but she wasn't good enough.
Good, but you know,
that's so sweet.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's funny because like you remembered that from you 19, and it has now stayed with you this long, where you're like, oh, I understand now what that, and it's awful to be called out like that in front of everybody. Yeah. And even the fact to even say that, like at all, like we're changing the world with the show, you guys. We're just changing the world. We're ageism, you know, fat phobia, diet culture, all of it. We're calling it out. So, that happened, and then was there any other times throughout your career, like before you hit to us, where you could feel that from your female actresses, where they felt that they needed to lose weight or look younger, or any of that, or?
The one woman who I went to auditions with, this one woman a lot, and she kept asking me, am I pretty? Am I pretty enough? And that's what she was talking about.
Wow.
And I worked in high schools later on, and I realized that these girls who were in like honors classes and things, they really just wanted to be told they're pretty. And that was more important to them than how they're doing in class and things. Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, the value is weird, where it's more put upon a woman for her looks as opposed to her skills or her mind, or you know. Yeah. So what about for you though? So how long have you been pursuing acting, and what is the what has been your pressure? Because I feel like you've probably gone through some things yourself, right? Like male actors go through stuff. It's different from us, but it's a little similar, right?
Okay.
Like, no? Right. Like, say you go in and they're like, everything's great.
Well, I will say, one thing I feel with a lot of male actors that I know is they don't think they're good enough.
Right.
You know? Yeah. And I'm like, and most of them are white males who are going in there and they don't think they're good enough. And I know we go after them and saying, this is the person that we're against a little bit, you know? Yeah. But it's like whenever I meet a girl who I think is really pretty, and I actually don't care if somebody says I'm pretty. I've been a tomboy. I'd rather them say I can hit a ball really far, far. But a lot of my pretty friends, like, I didn't know that they how insecure they were. You know what I mean? And so when I came out here and started meeting a lot of white male actors, I was thinking, oh, they can get any part they want. Right. You know what I mean? And then I found out a lot of them have a lot of insecurities that you don't think of.
Right. I had an acting career from like 1975 to 1983. I did a lot of commercials. I did a couple of movies and things. And the reason I got out is because I was getting so depressed after interviews. I would just stay in bed all day because nobody was calling. And, yeah. So that's when I got into education. I became a teacher and an administrator at high schools. And I have that career that I'm retired from. And now I'm back acting again, and it's fun because there's no pressure right now. I was trying to make money there to pay rent, and now it doesn't make any difference.
Oh, right. That's
Wow.
right. Yeah. Okay.
So it's fun now.
Well, that's what I love about acting too, is that like you can always go back to it. You can take a break if you feel that you need to just, but it is always there.
Yeah.
And I am told that, and this is through taking some casting workshops, casting directors want older people because there's not enough older people in Los Angeles. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was a couple of workshops I took, and each casting director said when there was someone that was over the age of like 60, they would be like, please be good, because I need more of you. Please be good, you know. So, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. It gets better when you get older, you know. So that's
for
good.
men. I don't know if it's the same for women.
That's a good point. You know, these were guys they were talking about. It doesn't. It doesn't work with them.
I will say that we are moving forward a little bit with women in roles, especially because more women are taking over as producers. Or people like Reese Witherspoon, you know, because everybody knows her. So
Drew Barrymore,
and they know they have
Fonda and Lily Tomlin have their show. And
but the thing is like they're becoming more producers. Like Reese says in that it was like a big magazine, was it Cosmos thing or something, where she says I wasn't getting parts I wanted, and somebody told her, hey, you read a lot of books, why don't you just go out and start buying rights to them and then produce them.
Yep.
And that's what she's done. And she's giving a lot of women a chance. I mean, look Big Little Lies, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That's a full woman's cast of just great women, that are older.
Yeah, it is. And some good guys are in there too. No, it's a great show. Have you seen it?
Yes.
You have? Oh, okay, cool. Okay. So what do you like? Tell us what you like. What TV shows, what movies, what's your style?
What's my style?
I love having Michael here. I'm so excited.
I like Tom Hanks movies.
Oh, you do? Okay. He's about to be Mr. Rogers.
Is he?
Yeah, have you seen the preview?
No.
Oh, it's so good. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
It makes sense though, right?
Yeah,
it's good. Okay,
I like You've Got Mail. I watch a lot of black and white movies too, but You've Got Mail I liked until the more you see it, the more manipulative the character seems.
Yeah.
But I really liked it because I like romantic comedies. And,
totally.
When Harry Met Sally, I like. Yeah.
It's funny when you go back to a movie like that, like when Harry Met Sally. For me, it's The Notebook. Like I used to think The Notebook could do no wrong. The Notebook was perfect. But now I go back and I'm like, oh my God, he was gaslighting her. He was stalking her. He wouldn't take no for an answer. And they romanticized it. And I was like, oh, this is so bad now. But it wasn't bad 20 years ago.
Yeah, and then a few months ago, I was standing in for Billy Crystal on the James Corden show. And they were doing that scene where, I'll have what she's having.
Oh, yes.
So I got to act that scene out for 8 hours while they set the lights and do all that stuff.
Oh, that's
and so that was
awesome.
a lot of fun.
And you met Billy Crystal?
No, when we're finished, they bring them out and they say, here's Billy Crystal and James Corden, and we're supposed to applaud.
After you did all that
even
work.
though we're just extras.
Right.
Or stand-ins, whatever.
Did they call you like Actor B? Or did they do that too? Or?
No.
Because I did stand-in work once
They knew
too.
They knew my name.
Oh, got it. I didn't even get that.
Yeah. No, it's much different than regular stand-in in that they're spending the whole day just setting the lights and setting the scene.
Got it.
And we just keep repeating the scene and then the actors come in and then they just do it in 5 minutes and they're done.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
No, he got better treatment. I did Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell. And in the South, I probably was the only brunette around. And they said, well, she'll do. So I got to stand in for Molly Shannon. And same experience as you, but I was actor B. And then they were like, okay, we're ready for actor A, A. And she was, of course, actor A. And I was like, okay. But I mean.
They would say Michael and I'd be in the bathroom or someplace.
But I do want to go back to
love Billy
romantic
Crystal,
comedies,
by the way.
liking romantic comedies, and what you were saying, like The Notebook.
Yeah.
Mine was Pretty Woman.
And
then like Julia Roberts has come out recently and said that movie would never get made right now.
Yeah.
Would never.
Which is interesting because isn't it a musical now? It's a musical on Broadway. Or has it already done its run? I don't know. But like
you're the Broadway girl.
Well, it's been recently, right? That they did Pretty Woman the musical, like within this year. I don't know if it's still up, but I was thinking it seems so dated.
Yeah.
Like as far as that idea. Like I don't know, whatever. But it's all fun. It's still fun. And I love When Harry Met Sally. That is such a classic. Yeah. And I love Billy Crystal. I wish we had more comedians like that now, you know, because he's always been one of my favorites because he is a comedian who never, like, he didn't hurt people through his comedy, you know? Right. And it's weird because in today's political climate, especially, you have comedians saying it's impossible with, like, the PC, you know, having to be so PC all the time. And, but it's not impossible because Billy Crystal did it and Steve Martin did it. Like, there's actual comics who have never...
Sinbad. Coming from a man of color.
That's
he would never cuss. He had a thing against that.
Yeah, and I mean, not even the cursing, but just degrading someone else at their expense, making that joke. So it is possible, but comedians today are very much like, well, what can you do? Like, that's comedy, and I'm like, no,
you can't even make fat jokes anymore.
I know, right? What can you make fat jokes?
Yeah. Billy Crystal. To me, Billy Crystal will always be the best Academy host.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
I used to love watching him.
And the introductions, the musicals that he did.
Yeah.
And what I used to love, I remember I was really, really young. Him, Robin Williams, and Whoopi Goldberg, they used to do, was it Comic Relief or something like that?
Yeah,
they used
that's
to host
right. That's right.
They were so good.
Really good.
It was hilarious watching them.
So how did you feel, because you obviously he's a good human, you're such a good human, we can feel this off of you. So, but when you had to go into the depth of your role in my show, how did you feel having to do your fat, because you did make some pretty harsh comments to me. Like, how did that, were you like, oh, I hope I don't actually hurt this girl's feelings?
No, I loved the part. I mean, I really was into having power over you, and
you really were.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't take it seriously, but I can be very serious about ridiculous things.
Yes, especially
that's what's fun about the script.
Right. Yeah. And spoiler alert, because you guys, if you haven't, you've got to see this episode, but like press pause right now, go watch Michael's episode, and then now come back and watch this part. But so, like, how did you, your emoji lines, when you were doing like the peach, and your acting, you were so hilarious. Like, even though I did feel awful that day, I was like, I'm gonna laugh when he says this.
Thank you.
So, but his line delivery is too perfect, you guys. I'm just gonna gush about it. We're just...
Go ahead and gush.
He's like, gush away!
I'm enjoying the gushing, yes.
But were you bracing yourself for the yogurt? Because I don't think we were honest with you through the emails. I think we said it's a little yogurt.
Yeah,
How do you feel?
I think you called, maybe you called me a few days before.
Yeah.
I said, okay, if we throw yogurt at you. Okay. I said, sure, why?
Just a little.
Yeah.
Just a little.
But that is funny. Like, the looks on your guys' faces made the whole scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like...
And it's only a few seconds.
Right.
But it is everything, because like people, especially when we showed at the gala in front of 200 people, there's a huge gala, we showed your episode, and people were like, oh my God. And I was in the bathroom later, and these women were coming up to me, and it was mixed reviews, but everything was about the yogurt. And they were just like, some people are like, yes, they deserve that. And then some women were like, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. That was nasty. It was disgusting. And it's like a yogurt thing. And I was like, really? This is really getting all kinds of emotions from people.
Was there a shot of you actually throwing the yogurt?
No, or maybe behind the scenes stuff, but I don't think we successfully executed.
We have it going, and then we go shoot right to you. The thing is you can't tell, and that's the power of editing.
There's like 10 people here throwing yogurt at us.
Yeah.
That was great,
a huge spoon. It was
kept
great.
bringing in more people.
And more yogurt.
Right, yeah.
And more yogurt. It was great. And you and Reed were just like...
and we only had one chance to get it, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can't clean you up and do it again.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. No, it was
but that did end our day very well.
It did. It really did.
Was that your last day of shooting?
That was the last day of the first day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, his was? I thought...
wasn't it?
No, I think we did Jason and Albert's after that.
We did?
Dude, I
can't even remember.
Michael, we will not do this again. But basically, we shot the entire series of the season in 2 days. Mm-hmm. And that we won't do that again. I am a workurse, but I shouldn't have put that upon everybody else.
That's a lot.
And we actually were supposed to shoot it in 1 day.
Yeah.
She was first off wanted to do it in 1 day.
I did. I said we can do this, and David Navarro, our cinematographer, he was like, "No, we're not." And can we do this 2 consecutive weekends? And I said, I don't have any money, and I'm a waitress. And I was like, we can't. And so we compromised on the 2 day thing. And David even he had even like talked me out of there's some of the script you haven't even seen. And I was like, we got to shoot this. It's very important to the series. And he goes, we'll get to it at the end of the day. But now I get that was code for we're not doing it.
Yeah, there ain't time. It's always about like quality. Was the triangle quality, time, money?
Exactly.
You can only have two. You can't have all three.
Now, do you do? So I know you were a teacher. So do you now in your now life? Are you only focused on acting? Do you write? Do you produce? What do you do?
No, just acting.
So I'm just an actor.
What makes me excited is just being on projects where people are excited about them, because I don't have my own projects. But,
okay.
But I appreciate your enthusiasm and everything, and it's so much fun to be around.
Oh, thank you.
So
well, you're part of the family.
Well, I know.
So
You told me I was
it's
part
your
of the family.
project too.
I know.
Yeah.
And you have such a love.
But-
I was telling her I was hoping you were going to bring your wife. We
Your
had her
wife
at the,
is amazing.
Yes.
We
Oh,
love
thank
her.
you.
Yes.
Is she an actress?
No.
Oh.
No.
She's very supportive. Very
She is.
supportive.
She has been supportive for a long time.
Okay. What is she? No. What's her deal? What's her thing? What is she?
She worked for record companies for like 40 years, and she's retired. And
That's cool. You guys are y'all are so young to me.
know.
When I hear the word retired, I'm always picturing like not Michael or his wife, by the way. And she was lovely. She came to the party and she was very supportive. And no, it's a good dynamic to have in a relationship. Like he gets to be the divo, and then his wife gets to support him and tell him how amazing he is all the time. We'll get you a trailer next time. We're leveling up.
Oh, really?
If you stay with us.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
If you, So what's your dream role, by the way? I'm always
My
interested.
dream role?
Yeah. What's your dream role?
I don't have a dream. I'm not a creative person. I don't care. I just like getting cast and somebody saying, "Oh, can you be at the set at this time?" That's my exciting
You're like,
part.
sure.
You know?
Yeah.
I like getting paid and I like getting cast.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yes.
Emphasis on like getting paid.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I need money.
I literally,
Yes.
I think I gave you some money at the party, right?
you did.
I was a year late giving him his dry cleaning.
My $20. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, Michael, I owe
you.
you money for your dry cleaning.
Okay.
And she was so. I know you were
surprised that
so
she
worried
remembered.
about that. No, she remembers stuff like that.
I do.
Well, why didn't she call me and I would have come and gotten it?
Because it's just, I wanted to see you in person in a way, and I didn't want to make you come to me. And then I work like 90 hours a week with everything I do.
But
And I was like,
that's why I feel terrible about taking your $20. I don't need $20. It's like, but I said I took it.
no, I meant to. No, I wanted to, and I love it
knew.
too.
You wanted to. That's why I didn't say no.
It was important to me because like I under promised and over deliver, because technically I did tell all the actors there was no pay at all, but I did manage to give you guys a tiny bit. It wasn't obviously worth your value.
Gas money.
But
that's what I love it when people. I will do anything for free if you give good food.
Yeah.
And you go at the end, hey, here's some gas money, because right now that's the two things that's hard to buy.
Totally.
You know?
Well, I legit didn't even promise good food, so these are good people.
We did have good food. But where did we get it from?
The first day, Matt.
It was a good catering. I can't remember.
Yeah. And then we had really good the pizzas the next day.
The second day, this is you weren't there, Michael, but he's like whatever.
Okay.
So I work at well, I can't say it because then people might come to it.
Okay, well there was
I work
really
at a place where they have really good pizza, and I was down to my last $75. That's all I had, and like I get half off. So I bought $150 worth of pizza for the cast and crew, which was $75. Yeah, and everyone's like, "Wow, gourmet pizza! It was good pizza."
That's what, and I don't really like pizza. I'm not a pizza person.
But you still work there, or you?
I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we won't. Okay.
We're always have
tell me
what she
later.
calls thrival gigs.
Thrival. I've got too many thrival gigs. Oh my god! But She's Too Fat's gonna be the only gig at some point.
Well, I mean, and people get on to this. I say, you're never. I was telling somebody the other day. Everybody has their 15 minutes of fame. If you stay around long enough, you will have a time where you're on something successful. Mm-hmm. You might not be the star of it or something, but you'll make your money. And then that's it. You might not ever do it again. Or you might just be like a working actor. You can be a working actor, a working musician, all of that.
Yeah.
And so when that person the guy that I used to be on not Different Strokes, the Cosby Show, and that person, Trader Joe's
he was working at Trader Joe's.
Because he was in between gigs.
Yeah.
He needed to help his family.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm an actor, and this is something I can do really fast. And he's like, he didn't think that was a bad thing to go do.
Well, it's not a bad job.
And
then
he
still made that point after he couldn't work there anymore.
It's not, to me.
He goes, why are people putting down a Trader Joe's job?
Right.
So, and I agree. And also as an actor, these type of jobs make you so versatile because you're always working with people and you have to change your personality depending on who you're speaking with. And it's really good. But Michael, what are you working on right now? What's going on? He's so busy, you guys.
I'm so busy.
So busy.
So busy. I've signed an NDA on these last few things, so I can't say anything. But it's mostly background work, but it's not.
Oh, okay. That's
It's
so cool.
fun.
You can tell us.
No.
We won't tell anybody. Here, put your hand up.
I book about 70 or 80 jobs a year, which is
Good
fun.
Lord.
Yes. And it's
Working
fun.
actor.
Working actor right here. I don't
Yeah.
book anything. I just have to make my own
So
stuff.
let me ask you a
That's
question.
great.
You book 70 or 80. How many auditions do you actually go on?
Yeah.
Well, some of them don't have auditions because their background. Probably I submit myself, I don't know, maybe 20 times a week.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So no, that's amazing. 70 or 80 jobs a year. That's incredible. When we go with you again, we would only be offer only. We will not make you audition again.
Oh, thank you. That's
So
nice,
it'll be offer only, and of course you hopefully will say yes. Yeah. He's gonna be like, "Is there yogurt involved?" Yeah.
This time it's manure, sorry. No.
Oh. Wait, that gives me a good idea.
What?
What you just said.
Manure?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that cool?
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Chocolate sauce.
Yeah.
Chocolate sauce.
Chocolate sauce. That sounds
So
good.
tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Michael Gitomer, I guess.
He's killing the Instagram game, guys.
Yes.
He put up a great headshot.
I have 20 followers, actually.
You're going to have a couple more after this.
Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah.
He's doing a great job. Follow him, and I love your headshot and your throwback Thursday.
I go through my followers and I
Yeah.
delete them if I don't know them. So,
Wow.
but I won't do that because there's family stuff on there and there's other stuff and
Oh.
unless you,
Oh,
That's true.
well, then
Yeah.
what you should do is just make it a private account, and then you can pick and choose who you let follow you.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that. Or
No, I
pick and
understand that,
choose, yeah.
Michael. Because, like, I'm not private. I'd like to be. But sometimes people actually when they can't get to me, they reach out to my sister and they ask her my phone number. And she's in the South and she doesn't want to be mean. And she gives them my phone number.
Oh, great.
And then they're like, "Hey, Delaney, it's me." And I'm like, "I don't know who you are." And they're like, "Oh, your sister gave me your number."
Mm-hmm.
So Danielle
Well,
and I
I
were
try
talking
not to
about
be
that.
too personal. I mean, everybody knows my mom watches and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but I try not to tag mom or any of my.
Oh, I tag my sister.
I don't.
Danielle, watch my show.
Because I don't have to tell everybody everything on social, you know what I mean? And if I want to talk to my family, I just call them.
Yeah.
Or I talk to them in DM because
Yeah.
they're really good at Facebook DM.
Yeah.
But I don't really talk about personal stuff on the front end. So
Yeah.
I don't want to tag anybody from back in the day and all that kind of stuff,
Oh, that's funny. Well, my mom
There was a casting director that was looking for me, and so she finally found me on Instagram.
Oh.
And then I became her follower, but it was every picture of her was with her kids at Disneyland, with her kids at Magic Mountain. I didn't get the point of that. Why am I following that?
Oh, I know, right?
You know,
I know. It's a weird.
I have kids, and I don't want you to see them. Okay?
You're like, it's very private. Very private.
Very private.
Yeah,
And-
no,
and
it is. It's a weird
grandkids and
time.
things.
Yeah, it's a weird time because you're like, yeah, I'll follow you, but then you're seeing her actual personal life.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah. Now I have everybody thinks I'm very public, but I only show a certain part of me. I do not show I've got a lot of private stuff I keep to myself. Not really, but just kidding.
So is there anything else you'd like to tell the audience?
I feel like you're trying to wrap this up, but I want to talk to Michael.
All right.
We have 6.5 more hours.
Yeah.
You told him he was going to be
You told
interviewing.
me 7 hours. and
Yeah.
That was the $20.
7 hours? No, I
I paid
can't
him
be
$20 for 7 hours.
Would you guys
Yeah.
actually watch 7 hours of me and Delaney interviewing people? There's going to be a poll in the.
At the end of this, each one of these things you get more comfortable and better, I think.
Who, me?
With Deba I was watching, and then with Rochelle, or is it Roswell? Rochelle.
Yeah.
Rochelle. You
Yeah.
you get more relaxed, and you were.
Oh, you want to know why?
Why?
It's because it's not us two. Because we go back, we do not agree on anything.
Oh.
So we actually have someone in between us who's keeping us because if it's just me and KT, we're like, wah, wah, wah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, totally.
But that's what it
Look,
is.
he's being like, oh.
That's why, it was definitely, what everybody has told me, it was a different energy for the first two vlogs that we did that had Matt.
Matt.
And I had some medical issues, so I couldn't be here, but I actually really liked that Matt got to get in on two of them
Me
because Matt
too.
is the co-director of
Right.
She's Too
And
Fat.
And co-producer.
it's totally different with a man than a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
It just
Well, and also he's more like our first two. They were very into like Shakespeare and stuff that Matt knew about. That I don't. I'm like
What
like.
about Shakespeare?
Well, Deba
He
was
an
really
author,
into.
or, yeah.
No, I mean
Right.
it was just like different. It was a different vibe,
Different,
and I
so
think people
different.
were like, "Cool."
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I think sometimes people like to like, I love it
little
whenever
different.
like you get a guest host on something that you're
Right.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they do it all the time, like
Yeah.
if Ellen leaves or something, or one of the
But
night.
Deba was like so into it and so serious about things.
She
And,
was.
that
was a
I want
real
to be
deep.
as smart as she is. Because
You
I don't know any
are.
of that stuff.
Aw.
No.
She was really. What did Matt said? I feel
Like
smarter after
she
this
wanted
interview.
to rewrite Romeo and Juliet and be a Romeo. Okay, so fine, all right.
But I loved how she said she wanted to rewrite it.
I
but
love you,
do it
Deba. I
older.
love you.
She's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, right.
What did you say? Casey?
Where
Yeah, I'm
she
sorry.
said she wanted to rewrite it, but make it with older characters.
With
Yeah,
older
she would be
characters, yes.
Juliet.
You and you could be Romeo. We'll tell her.
But the point is, she's a 13-year-old girl. That's what the place is.
But it doesn't have to be. That's I think that is the point. Is that like
really?
to see like what would it look like if you flip the. Well, she had a name for it. She coined her own term. She's like how we flip the gender. She flips the generations. Flip gender. Gender flip.
Generation bending.
Yeah,
Generation
generation bending.
bending.
That's it. Yeah. So
All
I
right.
thought that was kind of cool.
All right, well, I'll go to it if she does it. Okay.
We already cast you. You're gonna
Yeah.
be Romeo.
No.
We've
Deba,
already
send me
told her.
comps. Okay, I'll
Or Michael
do
could
it.
be nurse. I love nurse. Nurse is the best role to me.
Yeah.
Nurse.
Yeah. Nurse.
The
And
nurse.
Shakespeare.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to see it again.
Yeah.
It's Romeo and
Only thing I
Juliet.
can remember about Romeo and Juliet is like Leonardo DiCaprio and what's her face did it. And I remember I
that
used to have
one-
to
no,
do it
no,
all.
That
in-
wasn't even the OG.
Yeah. No,
Right?
No, that was the one
Do you
where,
know
where
OG?
I don't know what's OG.
It's original gangster.
Oh, okay. Okay,
We're gonna have to say that in the next show. In the
Okay.
next episode, Michael's gonna go, I'm the OG.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like,
But no, I was in school.
no,
in
what was the
middle
first
school.
one with the girl who was she was naked in?
It was like the
It was great.
70s.
Yeah.
He said it was great.
Yeah. It was terrific.
It was not Brooke Shields. It was even before Brooke Shields.
Yeah.
I remember
That's
when
the
Brooke
one
Shields
I
got
saw.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, this was, what was that girl's name?
don't
Because she
know.
was beautiful. Well, so are you, okay?
Oh.
You too.
Well, I wasn't asking. I know.
I don't want to get in trouble. I just,
It was directed by Zeffirelli.
yeah.
But I don't know the actor's name.
Yeah, the actor, you mean the actress, or we can't say
Oh,
actress
wait,
anymore?
let's see. Well, I'm
This,
gonna
I
Google it.
feel that we have to have another show when it's Michael and Deba talking right now about this because Deba, I think this would be really funny because she's gonna. Oh no, Michael, this is
You
what
got
it
it
is.
all wrong. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, we're googling. This is what we
Yes.
do sometimes.
So-
You know, you've seen our show. Sometimes we
Yeah.
stop everything and just Google.
Everybody else is watching already knows. So,
Yeah,
because
I know.
1968, directed by Zeffirelli.
Zeffirelli.
Right?
Go, Matt.
What's the girl's name?
Okay, I'm going in.
She was beautiful.
Right.
She was beautiful.
And was she really over 18 or was she?
Probably not. Yeah, back then,
Yeah,
anything.
it didn't matter. A lot of nudity back in the
Olivia
70s and 80s.
Hussey?
Yes.
Okay,
Olivia
there you go.
Hussey.
She was a hussy.
Uh-huh.
That's what my mom would
Yeah,
say.
she was.
I will
wonderful.
always Wikipedia. Google it. Wikipedia.
Her name was Olivia Hussey.
And
Okay.
who was the
Right.
male? Who was Romeo? Was
He was never
Leonard
anything.
Whitney? Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, I just remember
It
Juliet.
was Olivia Hussey. It was
Oh, it was narrated by Laurence Olivier.
See?
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's the one that I watched in school. I totally remember this. Yeah. It
You
was
were allowed
not-
to watch it in school?
Yeah, like in high school. Like it's a required thing. Like you
Wow.
have to.
I don't know. I wasn't allowed to
Yeah.
watch that one in high school.
When I was teaching theater, I'd always show the Henry V with Kenneth Branagh, which is a brilliant.
That
I
is a
wanna
good
see-
one. I did see that.
That's one where you can understand every word that he's saying, and he takes some stuff from Henry III or Henry IV, Part 3, the Falstaff stuff, and he puts it in there. It's really interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is so great. I'm not kidding. We need to have Deba and Michael on
Yeah.
together.
Okay.
No, seriously.
We will.
I
Okay.
hope that was
We
true
definitely
because
will.
I was trying to sound intelligent. But
You're
Okay.
great. Don't worry about
okay.
it.
I
all right,
love this. Is it?
Right.
Are we doing our 30 minutes?
Yes, we
Darn it.
have.
Darn it. Will you come back and visit us?
I'd love to.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Will you watch this show this afternoon?
He watches. He already watches.
I
all.
know. He says he doesn't. I was like, he probably clicked it and was like, goodbye, I'm out. No.
Oh, everybody
Okay.
loves our show, and you're
watched
still
the
with
whole
us.
thing. I don't cut it out.
You guys, we love Michael. He is the OG. He is the original OG of She's Too Fat. He is So, and then let's talk. Okay, we'll rewind because I guess we do have to wrap it up.
Correct.
Where can we find you on Instagram?
We already had that.
No, because he said I guess. That's,
Okay.
So we don't know.
I just type my name in and it's
Michael
there.
Gitomer.
Right.
And we're gonna be blasting him, tagging him. What
Yes.
else?
So look for it. Go to Fat TV World
Yes.
where you can find us.
Yes.
Look for it's episode 4, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Model curves, not fat curves. And then the next.
Let Michael say it.
Okay, go ahead.
Model curves, not fat curves. That's what we're looking for. Yeah.
So look for that episode. We'll tag them all over the place.
All over.
Ours were Instagram, Fat TV World, Insta, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Which are YouTube. Thank you for everybody who's been watching on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Yes. And
Yeah.
you know what I love about our show? It looks different on the phone. It looks different on the laptop. And then go through YouTube. It's so cool. It's like a whole other viewing experience with closed captioning.
Yes, I've been watching
Yes.
on the big TV with YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh, good. So, are you happy with it? Or
We have a Roku, and then we put it on, and you don't miss anything because you see the whole screen.
Yeah, that's
it's really
right.
good.
Very good. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
See, that's how you find us.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how
Yes.
you find us all. So that's it.
Yep.
Okay, so am I going to close out now?
Tell everybody bye.
We're so organized here. Okay, y'all, thanks for tuning in. This has been highly entertaining. Our special guest, Michael Gitomer. Thank you so much. You are the real OG. Yay! And we will see y'all soon. Have a great day.
Bye.